Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lizzie, and today we will be doing the flexi rod sit. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button and click on notification bell just beside it to be notified every single time I post a video. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so my hair has already been stretched out. It has already been stretched out, so I just put it in twist after stretching it out, so it's as stretched out as it can be. Then for my flexi rod, I bought a packet of these. I already had some before that I used for weave-ons and wigs, so I bought a new pack, and sadly they don't come in one color. They are color riots. Are you seeing it? Okay, so I'll be using about 17 of these from my old pack. I'm looking for 3. They come in 10s. I'm looking for 3, so this is 7 and this is 10. So I'll be using 17 rods, and I put my hair in 17 sections already for all 17 of these rods. And guess what? I'm gonna be using the horseshoe method. Like, that method is a lifesaver. I do not have enough rods for all of my hair, so I'm gonna be using the horseshoe method. Okay, so I've watched 1,000 of these videos. So this is literally my first time doing the flexi rod set. I've been watching if 1,000 videos is too small, then I have watched 10,000 of these videos. So I just said, what to do? Man, let us do this thing. What are people having bomb calls from this thing? Why can't I? So I picked up my flexi rod sets, and I'm going to be doing this. So I am going to be using this Vitale 3-in-1 hair mousse. I don't know whether you can see, but I'll just read it. It's Vitale 3-in-1 hair therapy voluminizing mousse. That's what I'm going to be using today for this, and I have lost the cover, but it comes to the cover. So what we waiting for? Let's do this thing. So the first thing I'll do is to brush this section of hair out, and after doing that, I'll apply some olive oil on it. Then I'll take my flexi rod and I'll fold it into a horseshoe shape. That is why it is the horseshoe method, because it is shaped like a horseshoe. So I will split this section of hair into 2. Then use one section of hair to hold the flexi rod in place so that I can wrap the other section of hair around half of the flexi rod. So the benefit of doing the horseshoe method is that you get to have 2 sections of hair on one rod. But if I had used the other method, I would have had to use a whole lot of flexi rods, and I do not have them. So I can't really explain this now because like the back was so hard to do. So I'll just go ahead and do the rest of the back and come back later because it was too hard. Okay, so I am done putting in the 7 old rods, and it is looking promising. It is looking promising, man. It's looking promising. I think this is gonna come out well. I know this is gonna come out well, right? I know, right? Okay, so let me continue doing this. Right now, I'll move to using the newer rods so that we can finish this thing. Yeah, I'm quite exhausted already, but I gotta move on if I want to see those curls, you know. Okay, so I started again by brushing this section of my hair. I applied some olive oil, applied some mousse, then I brushed it some more, separated it in two, folded my flexi rod, used one section of my hair to hold the flexi rod in place while I wrap this section of my hair round this half of the flexi rod. And don't forget to fold the end of the flexi rod. You want to secure the end of your hair properly. And I also added a little bit more mousse at the end of the flexi rod so that there will be no much frizz at the end of my hair, because you want the end of your hair to be popping, you know. So I just kept on doing the flexi rod all around my head, and you want to notice the way I wrap my hair around the rod. I was twisting my hair while wrapping it on the rod so that I would secure my hair. I wasn't just wrapping it round, I was twisting it first before wrapping it around the flexi rod. You want to make sure that you're doing that so that your curls will be secured, like compact. Oh, you know what I'm saying. At this point, it was remaining just 2 flexi rods, and I was so excited. So this is what it basically looks like after I am done. So I actually just went to bed as soon as I was done, and I went ahead and blow dried it. I used a hand dryer. I used everything possible. And did I say my sleep was sleepless? In the middle of my head is deepening me. Like, this is so uncomfortable to sleep in. How do people do this then? Okay, I won't take it down. But please, let's say a word of prayer, please. A word of prayer. Just a word of prayer. You've got my whole hair in your hands. Hallelujah. We've said a word of prayer. Now let's hope that this comes out well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down. But first of all, I will be using my olive oil on my hands so that I can avoid frizz. Frizz is when your hair looks roughish. That's what frizz is, but it is kind of like beauty of volume. But I'm not really looking for volume right now. I'm looking for definition, you know what I'm saying? So I have put some oils on my hands, so I'm going to go ahead and separate this. So as I was taking down my flexi rods, I began to realize that my flexi rods were not as dry as I thought they were. Story of my life. Story of my life. This particular side was dry, or more dry than the other side, and I was happy for a moment until I got to this side. Yo, I was frustrated, yo. No curls at all. So the center of my hair dried better than the sides of my hair. I don't know why. So you can notice that there is actually, coil pattern in the middle of my head, but from the sides, yeah, it was an eyesore. I saw. Oh my god. So I started separating the coils. Well, the part that had coils, and I tried my best to separate it like the best way I could, because it was so painful that this didn't dry well. Because look at the coils, would have definitely been popping, but it didn't dry well. I was just so sad, man. I was so sad. But what to do? My heart. After all the mouth I've been making since the beginning of this video, look at my flexi sets. Okay, so I won't actually say this is completely a fail. It paid me, it paid me. Like, I'm paying it really. The flexi set didn't really dry well, and if you have any other reason or suggestions to why my flexi set didn't come out as I expected it, please just say it right down in the comment section. Anywho, I really just feel like I will go back and watch all the other videos and all. I mean, I've watched 10,000, but maybe it's still remaining small to watch, and I need to like practice more. And another thing I noticed was that the roots were not really dry upon all the heat that I put inside my head. My head was already burning itself from the hair dryer that I was using, and which is very wrong though, but I just wanted the style to come out nice. And look at just look at it. So I'll be doing this again, but this is still cute. I don't care. I just know that, well, it's a beautiful fro. I mean, I could have just gotten this from a regular twist out. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Sympathize with me in the comment section, please. I really need comfort. Please go ahead and drop a like. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If you've not still subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Pray for me that my heart will heal from this heartbreak. I'm heartbroken.